Hi, hello, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name's Olivia. I do all kinds of things on this channel. One thing that I specify in is crocheting. I'm going to preface this with please ignore the mooing that you may hear in the background. We live beside a cow pasture, multiple cow pastures. Ignore my dogs in the background. They're dogs, they're going to do what they got to do. And right now in this moment, there are a bunch of sirens going on that I can hear. I don't know if you all will be able to hear them, so if you hear them, disregard. In today's video, I am going to be showing you all scrunchies that I make. I do have a tutorial, I'll tag it below, in different crochet hook sizes. Now, when I started this video, I just did this video as an idea because I personally wanted to see what scrunchies would look like in with different hook sizes. But then I decided I'm going to make this a series called Size Gauging with Olivia. And what we're going to do is I'll take a crochet stitch or an item, anything crochet related. I'm like fast and simple things. And if you all have requests, you all can let me know below. But I'm going to take different crochet things and I'm going to test them in 3 to 4 different size hooks, from like a small gauge to a large gauge to in between. So when you crochet things, it does not matter what it is, there's always a recommended hook size. There's recommended hook sizes for patterns, there's recommended hook sizes for yarn. I never go by the recommended hook size because my tightness of crocheting always makes the item smaller than when I use the recommended hook. So depending on how tight you crochet or how loose you crochet will depend on how small or how big the object is when you use that recommended hook size. So if you are a tight crocheter like I am and I go use the recommended hook size, my item's going to be a lot smaller than what it's supposed to be. So I'm going to want to go up a hook or two to make it the size or like what it's supposed to look like, this width, the length, however big it's supposed to be. I might have to go up a couple hook sizes to get it there. And sometimes you just don't know what something's going to look like. You might want to make a blanket that, although it is a very loose stitch, you might want to try to make it a tighter stitch, so you want to go down a couple hook sizes. Or if you don't like how tight a stitch is, you want it to be a little bit more looser, you go up some hook sizes. So with this series, it's going to be, what does this look like with these different hooks, so that you can gauge kind of what size hook you want to use. So today with the scrunchies, we're doing a G, which is a 4.5. We're doing an I, which is a 5.25, and we're doing a K, which is a 6.5 millimeter hook. So in today's video, you'll be able to see what a G, an I, and a K scrunchie looks like, so that if you go to create one, you can say, the G is a little bit too tight for me. I want something that's a little bit bigger and flowier, or hey, that K hook, that's way too big for what I like. Let me find something that's a little bit smaller. And that's what I'm hoping to continue throughout this series. First things first, these are the hair ties that I use. They are the Goody Hair brand. And I think these are they're the ouchless style, but I think they're the extra large ones. They're not the normal ones. They're the bigger ones. No, these are regular ones. I don't know where my extra large ones are, but typically I normally use the extra large ones so that people with thick hair or people with a lot of hair can also use these. But I think I bought these so that I could do like children's scrunchies. I can't find my big ones that I always use. Anyways, these are going to be the ones that we use. I always buy the ouchless ones though. Either buy the regular size or the extra large size. Most of the time I buy both, but they're always the ouchless. Alright, so if you want to go watch the video, you can. I'm going to kind of give y'all the basic rundown. You're going to start with a slip knot. I show you in the video how to do them, how I do them. You're going to put your hook, you're going to put your hair tie on top of the hook. You're going to slide this down, tighten it up. and you're going to do single crochets around it is so hard to get it started. You're going to just like that. So you do it just like a single crochet, you wrap it around, and that's all you're doing is single crochets all the way around your hair tie. Now you can do however many single crochets you want. In the video of how I do them, I keep going until there's no more space for a single crochet stitch. So I'll be back when I finish filling it up. Okay, so I've got it all the way around, and this is how you can tell that it's going to be extra ruffly, is because your single stitches, your single crochet stitches are already ruffly, and that's what I love. I love a good ruffly scrunchie. I love it. So you're going to get all your single crochets around. You're going to go to your very first one, which is your slip stitch right here, and you're going to slip stitch these together so that you can start your double crochets. So that's all you're doing. You're closing it up. Then you're going to chain 3 or 2. I like to chain 3. Then you're going to do 3 double crochets into every single crochet stitch. That's what makes these very tedious, especially when you do them like I do and you leave no space. It makes it difficult. It makes it difficult sometimes, but it makes it really, really fluffy and really, really frilly, and it makes it so pretty. So, like I said, 3 double crochets into each single crochet stitch. I'll be back when this one's done. Alright, so we finished the 4.5 millimeter scrunchie. This is what it looks like. Now, the more that it's used, the more that it's stretched out, the flowier and the looser the flurry, whatever you want to call them, will look. But this is our 4.5 hook. We're going to go ahead and we're going to do the 5.25, which is the eye hook. I'll be back when that one's done. Okay, so we finally finished the scrunchie with the eye hook. It's been a couple days. So this is what it looks like. It's a lot less, I don't want to say it's less frilly, but it's like not as, you can tell it's a lot, it's not bigger. The ruffles are bigger, but like it's not, I don't know how to explain it. But this is what the eye hook looks like. This is what the G hook looks like. Of course, the G and the I are very close together in size, so it's not going to have that much of a difference. But we're going to do the K hook, and I will show you all the difference between the G and the K. I mean, you can tell that this one is a little bit bigger. Stitch wise, not even like there's less ruffle, but the ruffle is bigger because there's less room for stitches because you use the bigger hook. But that's what these two are looking like. Okay, so I finally finished the scrunchie in the K hook. So I don't know if you all can tell the difference, but the ruffles are a lot bigger and a lot more flowy, if that makes any sense. So here is the K hook. Here is the I hook. And here is the G hook. It's all the same brand yarn. This is all the Super Saver Jumbo Speckle, which the recommended size is a 4.5, which is what this is. This is the recommended size for the yarn. Okay, I personally don't like how small this one is. That is just my personal, if you could tell by the scrunchie I'm wearing, I like the big frilly scrunchies. That's just my style, my preference. So here they all are side by side to give you kind of a what kind of gauge you want to use to make your scrunchies. Like I said, it's all about preference. The smaller the hook size, the more frilly it's going to be, because you can fit more single crochets on it. The bigger the hook, the less frilly it's going to be, but the flowier the ruffles will be. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it helps you if you're trying to make a scrunchie. If there are other items or crow blanket stitches that you want to see the difference between, drop them down in the comments and let me know. And I will see you all in the next video.